Imagine a young boy, barefoot and full of dreams, dribbling a tattered ball down the dusty streets of a small town. This is where our story begins with a singular focus. One ball, one goal. This boy is none other than Diego Maradona, a name that resonates through the annals of soccer history like a thunderclap. But how did a kid from Villa Fiorito rise to become one of the greatest players of all time? Buckle up, because this journey is as wild as a last-minute goal in a World Cup final. Diego's early life was anything but easy. Born into a poor family, he faced challenges that would have crushed the spirit of many. But not Diego. With every kick of that worn-out ball, he found solace and escape. Picture the scene. A young Maradona weaving through makeshift defenders, his friends, on the streets, honing his skills while dreaming of greatness. But it wasn't just about playing. It was about proving that the impossible could be achieved. And let's be honest, who hasn't felt like the underdog at some point? Fast forward to the late 1970s, when Diego, now a teenager, burst onto the professional scene with Argentinos Juniors. He was a prodigy, and everyone could see it. But with great talent comes immense pressure. Imagine being thrust into the spotlight with scouts and fans expecting you to deliver magic every time you touch the ball. But Diego thrived on that pressure. He was like a magician on the pitch, conjuring up tricks that left defenders bewildered and fans in awe. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. The road to stardom was littered with obstacles. At just 18, he faced a devastating setback when he was excluded from the 1978 World Cup squad. Can you imagine the heartbreak? One moment you're dreaming of lifting the trophy and the next, you're watching from the sidelines. Instead of sulking, Diego channeled that disappointment into determination. He worked harder, trained relentlessly, and when the 1982 World Cup came around, he was ready to shine. The 1982 World Cup, where Diego made his mark on the global stage. But it was the following tournament in 1986 that would etch his name into the history books forever. Picture this. The quarterfinals against England, a match that would become legendary for more than just soccer. With the world watching, Diego scored two of the most iconic goals in history. The first, the infamous Hand of God, a cheeky moment that divided opinions but showcased his audacity. But it was the second goal that left jaws on the floor. A solo run from his own half, leaving defenders in his wake, culminating in a sublime finish. One ball, one goal. An unforgettable moment that defined a generation. Yet Diego's journey was not without its struggles. Fame brought its own demons. The highs of victory were often accompanied by the lows of personal battles. His life became a roller coaster of triumphs and tribulations, but through it all, he remained a beacon of hope for many. He embodied the spirit of resilience, proving that the path to greatness is rarely a straight line. As he returned to Argentina, a hero, Diego inspired a nation. His story echoed far beyond the pitch. He was a symbol of hope for the underprivileged, a testament to the power of perseverance. With every match he played, he reminded the world that soccer is more than just a game. It's a vehicle for dreams, a stage for the extraordinary. In the end, Diego Maradona's journey was about one ball and one goal, yes, but it was also about the countless lives he touched along the way. From the streets of Villa Fiorito to the grandest stadiums in the world, his legacy is a reminder that greatness can emerge from the most unlikely places. And that's why, even years after his passing, his story continues to inspire new generations of players and fans alike. Because in soccer, as in life, it only takes one ball and one goal to change everything.